Phil Wood came to CFMU almost 10 years ago, and when the AVP of Student Affairs comes and asks if you can do a show, you tend not to say no. At the time, we had a strange combination of jazz and wrestling with Dr. Don, so when Phil came and said, I want to do soul music and basketball, we said, well, sure, that actually makes a little more sense. So we went ahead and hired him, and his show went on to be one of our most popular shows. I continually hear people saying Soul in the Hole is one of the best things we have. They love the information he has, whether it's research or just stuff off the top of his head, I don't know. But Phil Wood's knowledge of music history is astounding. And if it is research, it stays in his head after he's done it, because he's got all that information. And then he also has done our basketball games for a long time and really helped mentor along new teams of people. It's not an easy thing to call a basketball game, and he's mentored along some people over the years, kind of setting them up to take his place. Phil, thanks for all your work over the years, and if you get bored, you know where we are.
My 7 years at McMaster, I disagreed with Dr. Wood one time. He spoke at our 2012 football banquet and said that the football program was the source of a renewal of McMaster pride. And I disagreed. I say we revealed the pride that's always been there, and that for over a decade our VP of Student Affairs has nurtured across every student that's come onto this campus his hard work and his commitment to everything McMaster, and the fact that he bleeds maroon and gray is evident in everything he does. It's been a privilege to work for him and have him support our football family, and he is very much a member of that family. Thanks for everything, Dr. Wood.
Just so genuine and just unique whenever you meet him and whenever you see him out at a game, that he's truly there as a fan, as someone that wants to support him. At one of our year-end banquets in my first couple years that I was at McMaster, he went up to the stadium, and the room was pretty full. And up at the podium, he said, McMaster is such a great university, and it's a place that I love being and love supporting. And you know, if I had to pick somewhere else that I would be at this time of the year during March Madness, and he stood up and he ripped off his shirt. And when he ripped off his button shirt, he had a t-shirt underneath that said Michigan State. And it was really funny. Everybody was laughing and enjoying his speech after that, because it just goes to show that he's such a personable person, and he's the Dean of Students at McMaster University, but he's so reachable, and you can approach him anywhere and talk to him, and he's always ready to start chatting, and whether it's in the student center or at a basketball game or wherever you run into him, he's just always ready to talk and always very friendly.
It's interesting when people talk about McMaster, especially today. They talk about the state-of-the-art facilities, the incredible sponsorships like Jordan and Nike being on board, but something they don't talk about is the community and the family that surrounds McMaster sports. And Dr. Wood, you were a huge part of that family for me. Being at every game, whether it was home or away, supporting words or kicking the butt when I needed it. You were always there for me and for our team and our program, and from the bottom of my heart, those are the things I'll take with me for the rest of my life. The wins and losses come and go, and you forget about them, and they don't matter, but people who have a big impact on you, you carry with you forever. So I am eternally grateful for everything you have done for me as a person and for McMaster Athletics as a whole.
In large part, I'm here at McMaster because of Phil Wood's courage and vision. From a courage perspective, it took a lot of courage to hire an athletic director who had never worked at a university, let alone never been an athletic director. So for that, I owe him a tremendous amount. But more importantly, I think he had the vision to know that in order for athletics and recreation to continue to deliver and to continue to provide our students and our student athletes and to continue to enrich the overall learning experience, that the way we operate in Canadian universities had to change. So that vision and that courage combined is why I'm here today. So I owe Phil a tremendous amount. After 4 years now here at McMaster, there's two things that I know. One thing I know, that nothing surpasses Phil's dedication to the health, the well-being, and the general welfare of our students. There's nobody on this campus who's more passionate about our students than Phil Wood. It shines through in everything he does. It shines through in every word he says. from that, I think we should all be very appreciative. From a department perspective, we have some of the best programs, we have some of the best facilities in any university in Ontario, let alone Canada. And I know that's because, in large part, because of Phil. And so we all owe Phil a tremendous amount of debt for what we enjoy here today, for the facilities and for the programs, and for that we will always be thankful. Finally, from a personal perspective, Phil has always been here, always supporting us, because he knows everything we do in this department puts our students first. And anytime you put students first, you know you're going to have Phil's support. So thank you, Phil, so much for everything you've done for us. We look forward to seeing you around here. We know you're not retiring. We know you're just going on to something bigger and better. And so we hope to see you around here a lot, and we really hope to see you maybe a little bit more often if that's possible. So thank you, Phil, and have a great semi-retirement.